we make sure to monitor, and I think the inputs with sometimes some little corrections and all that. Is good. Unsa say go for monitor and we so cry no labi. We are the two Max we can say, but I think so it makes us grow all the time, and God bless them for that.
Me say na me message them.
But I was so mama telling
for Chiba. So
no obi on
no your tono
or no any vacuum
chartered accountant your tono
and then I submit yenko.
But also the money, also the man need a cabinet.
Or the mama say scandal the mawa the officer or the wow so go unto me JJD so one really in the next whole house on your farmer.
That's also interesting.
I think the biggest news in Hazard retirement. Yeah. And in person me comedy called Hazard was a brilliant player. Only Hazard ne Salah. Only players or take care after Leo Messi. Almost style of play near pen metre be different. Now also name and Ronaldo mo style no so epe. Metre be bigger crowd. Also on Rangasaka say about how many 16 years.
Yeah.
And Andy say why what career for 16 solid years? What gets you to the higher heights? I think so what achieve there is what achieve. And you'll be on a better Ballon d'Or because Ballon d'Or is a seasonal or maybe annual award. Until this year, you did better. One of the amateur on the dummy, but consistency be a one every year no a certain level. But just what my argument I say. Also, look at Modric had a wonderful season, be above every player. But over consistency, I think Brante Feno, the Don Andres Iniesta, when we need award no. Because of Messi, Ronaldo, many players are now. But you can't tell me that Modric is better than the Don Andres. Never. Me Maxwell, nobody can tell me that. But just that, we now belong in the same class. When we heard the class level, we now at the same level, and there's no doubt about that. But pure talent, any born, born, and because Modric, hey, very good player. But I think the Don Andres Iniesta was a bit on the up. I hope so. What I say. Until him not winning the Ballon d'Or doesn't take anything away from him. As one of the greatest players in this generation. No doubt about that. Mehe no ball 760 games for club and country. On your 200 goals. In the century of goals, no, on your 2. And that is pretty cool because baby all born very, very cool. Now Hazard won 14 major trophies. Don't forget the Lille ultimate leg no or the leg so twice with Chelsea. And at Real Madrid or the Champions League, even if he was bit part of it, he still won it. Because Michael is saying Chelsea ain't winning Champions League, he was a big part of it. And at the American, not only so regular with the team, but he really won because he was part of the team. Until that's it. Until when you're Lille, now when you're Chelsea, which is a big club in England, no being the biggest club, not the biggest club, maybe the most successful club, and I say one of the most revered clubs. Because kind of the biggest club in the world, they're Manchester United. Don't let no one deceive you because we talk about the numbers. But just what I say, go all over the world. I'm gonna what the numbers than any other club. So in terms of how big, the Manchester United is the biggest club in the world. And so they be what about the successes and everything, and also a different thing altogether. So the success and how big they are, and I know two different things. And this is what I say. A club might be so big, but in terms of success, not only the. It's a play for Real Madrid in itself. It's an honor because it's a club. Almost every player wants to play, almost underline because there are some who want to play for Barca and some who want to play for Madrid. Into that there are some players even when Barca crashed Casemiro, they decided so Mancasa best sacrifice with their money to want to play. I hope so what I say. Good. Into what achieving so put all these things together, he has achieved. Even at the national team level, my catcher was a Belgium now. Those times he is now on World Cup maybe. But a Belgium who sa. But Hazard more time, ultimately Belgium be drew a certain level by the help of Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, Muniadi. Yeah, major tournament. They are among the favorites to want to win the competition. Just that they flatter to deceive in most of this but at least they were in the semi-finals. Omonoke Brazil out sometimes. They were in the semi-finals and all that. And Hazard was the silver or the second best player and also the second top scorer in that competition, which for me, he has also achieved. League One, he's been the best player on 2 occasions. In the Premier League, PFA player waji and a Premier League player of the year so waji. He was a Premier League player and the sponsors near about. But PFA the Players Association and he's won all those awards. It is over why he's been in the category and at the league with Henry, Ronaldo, Shearer, Suarez, Schmeichel, Salah, Rooney, Dwight York. Into what again? Into every level be Okoye, he's been in the league with the top guys. I hope so what you say. Into he has really achieved a whole lot. Into such a player no Ojaya. I think it's a 32 no and you say this VSA is still I guess it more 32 they could have played, but don't forget the injuries was setting in consistently.
And no they heard Jose Mourinho asama no about Eden Hazard some time ago.
Yeah.
That was even when Hazard bought Chelsea. And I know I say referees do not protect Eden Hazard. And as a 10 no Hazard no kutabo now so those kind of players are bo kutaniche because of their skills and their ability to take players on. Jose also kind but how were referees going to protect Eden Hazard? Because I born the foul about it.
Yeah. You see, and Ahona say Eden Hazard, Leo Messi, and Mo Salah, the other players, but we've been Pesame for almost style of playing near Barco. They are so direct. And the what I say, Omo bomb the fans. They are so direct. So what it means that so Monsaka Bona they want to complete their mission on the page before they rest. Into Omo J Bona they run towards go straight away. And I guess I don't know home. Into Omo Bono, Obeya didn't why in the way and some of the people start screaming. DNA, no way or the idea obey. But over name and radio almost style now. They play for the fans. And it's a Maradona more type of but they play for the fans. Into a 9 crack car born between the 9 for why be in a stadium in erupted.
Okay.
Meaning so West Eddie's Adena. Oh, name a between the 9 jogger born style be Ronaldo obey style be Lego on far born in Bana Stadium no age now. But we mono far ball now. They complete what they want to do with the ball. And some fans now then sorry I did this Ube Stadia. And they are so direct into no Mustafa abuse. One thing about them, so we are highly creative. Adebia Abefi say space in one creating they have a way to create. Again, our dribble abilities near super. Because we are direct, our far ball now, we for umbe weave it through with speed and power. Almost all ding. And no more vision. Ade a wonhu ye no mo hu dada o park no so nto mo ball no mo nyina no mo tete for space ba wonhu so sometimes bon say Messi and Hazard na say Salah or nante o game no enye nante keke ba no or the space so the moment a ball be kan nsa no oni ba bi o dey fa. I
remember Yeni Ali do say do interview no talk about Leo Messi say Messi was mostly no nante but time bia ball be din nsa bia no looks like Messi ni ba bi o be fa dada
nto omo no any friend vision. Because obey very good midfielder and as attacking midfielder, so when you have vision, born a car one sana, unim be a space down defa. You don't wait until it comes, and these players are high. And one thing about them say, with that top speed, no, or much me get combinations. Why are they on? She send your speed or they call them. We know what you know the ball new rem they call. So one way I'll call ya obetiato play because try be or tito me modi obetiato. I don't know how to say.
Go what's your
best me modi. These guys on born like they were blessed when they are mature. But Hazard dear kakra say the number of goals now when you have to say a Salamone Messi mono and the money they and bad down because let me tell you the idea ding or ball mupai goal scoring. It is the most difficult thing in football. It doesn't take excuse my word it be a normal players to be scoring goals over and over and get easy into parade. With all the department in football, from the goalkeeping department, the defensive aspect, midfield, and attack, and here they scarce. Attack is the scarce. Into here, all the teams in the world, named Tianka first, no, most of the big teams in Europe, in almost strikers, and they are from other countries.
Okay.
Why are they Bakubi and they be free of mine? And I won't stay in here. Because they are very scarce, and it is the reason born society. Why is it so? It is so because strikers need training no harder than midfielders and that of defenders. And now a striker, the quality of obeying and attacker quality of obeying and it does say that of midfielders and strike. Intina on the born here bokra most often I near see the award near the mother strike because born here boy born in a one say go what happens. It doesn't matter how well you play. Two teams will be and get better than you. But it is the goal that differentiates between the two. And the player outside the goals kind of ball when I am not the way near the Ekosro. That's why Neymar is a top player because of the number of goals or the kind of ball.
Okay.
Meaning so what Enti Hazard, there is a player we should celebrate. I think said during their generation, there were 4 players who were leading the pack, no doubt about that. Ronaldo or Messi or Neymar or and a Hazard. But me describe this is how it looks like. Messi is like Roger Federer in tennis. He does the thing and get the results. Because of the effortless. Like I said, when put so much effort, but and I say, you can't do it. Now, Oba Ronaldo was like Rafael Nadal. He has the talent and added hard work to it. It's almost often he's in the game. Okay. And as I make out, I say almost often he's always in the game. Even when he's growing, he's still in the game. And already the body, the training regimen, how why yet determined to want to play now, it serves him good. Now Neymar was like Djokovic. Wow, and Djokovic, he always proved people wrong because they always look down upon him in this category. But he proved people wrong consistently. The doubters will prove him wrong. Maybe my favorite tennis player though. And now Hazard, I bet to say Andy Murray. He has the talent and has everything. On one the times of why TV so much, but consistently he's also disappeared. Meaning, so what's my argument? So this is how I push them through. I think this, but Hazard is one of the most disciplined players in his generation. He's very, very disciplined. You know it. Because with all the cracks, hardly or best story so fight. There's one game or acting silly. That's the only red card he won. Or Chelsea. And over 285 matches, now so consider 15 yellow cards with only 1 red card. It tells you the different level I'm talking about. And finally, there's one thing about Chelsea. And say Chelsea scouted players from the league. In the past, I had net Takoye. Gobi said Frank Libioff. After the 98 World Cup, he played very well for them. But he'll be to say, even Marseille, they say, of course, they know about Milan, they ban in free France, okay. Or he'll be say Michael Essien. He was the best player in the French league. About Chelsea, it was wow. Now Didier Drogba himself, Eden Hazard, Petr Cech, Florent Malouda, Thiago Silva currently, then their past goalkeeper, Mendy. Don't forget that Mendy in the 2nd or 3rd season, and your master said Diego, but he won the FIFA best goalkeeper. Meaning, so what's there is something they need to do. So for me, we need to celebrate a player like Eden Hazard. He has paid his dues, and Obi Obekachi was so disappointed. They are never because injuries ever. I remember say Chelsea were Michael Laudrup, younger brother Brian Laudrup. Brian was a very good player, not in ball power, but very young age, no guys or bare business. And there are players who also decided to want to retire at a younger age. But finally, Andy, Adibi Eko, in the next decade or so to come, and in the next years ahead of us, football aim to me the excitement to say the young and they be our baby some say why. Also, and then football ever be money driven. Unlike before, ebia legacy. People wanted to have and then every young player coming up, so about 1, 2 now Arabians this bar, they want to go there. Baby eskabe piebia. Any adiba as a boxing and I'm a boxing I say because first now boxing was all about legacy. But because of Mayweather the business aspect by and it's all about business. It's the best don't want to fight the best now. It's and the ABA champion. Now we number 1 rank and come in fighter. Make us a men come in big back or big in a minute bengeska. And the science bodies are also allowing these things to happen. It is here to that point. Ebia Messi Ronaldo Muno. And they be a better chance than you can every young player or Bobiano. So you don't know harder. They all want to move to areas as Caraba. And here Scanner Arabians and other areas a very huge and a very, very, very enticing. And that is very dangerous for the game.
May big issue, but quick one on that. Before Messi joined Inter Miami, and now Barcelona again for Messi on loan January. Isn't necessary for Barca?
Well, Barcelona, media for me on the judicial level, like judicial and say board, a Drumanan say a board, body. I think we need to go. For go Messi, because Messi will not be there for it. What about Owunsu and Ojai boy? But on the financial aspect of things, we also need him. It's 2 sides of the coin. So it depends on where you stand because your finances enge and you need player or break it through. What is based in there? I think Pedri Kran is selling most jerseys in Barcelona. Can you imagine that? We brought in Lewandowski knowing that with a hype against him, the way all body, how big he is, and Lewandowski to me. It's a bastard, your tongue shirt by a Pedri. But no, can you imagine that? And look at what this small boy, Jude Bellingham, is doing for Real Madrid. It's any iconic superstar player be or catch the eyes of the world. On my who's a Barcelona team, but say a new BR. And to say finances in the we still need this short man to come again. And now or did that when for
6 months.
Yes, that 6 months money I bring or more you be to me for my. Where the kind of sponsors who come on board, where the attention I bring. You be to me put your finances no say you to me complain you drew 50% of it, and I think it's good. So we're doing that.
And now with Barcelona, was a free company, I call a relatively smaller studio.
Yeah, a smaller studio. So it means that my day revenue near so better. And to him coming Messi a bed bridge the gap or between me because don't forget the football is pure business, you understand. It's in as much as judiciary or born on the pitch, you also have to work on the finance so the team they can stay in competition.
Okay.
Inti Barcelona fans they we still need him to do that. Ebi obi wa house obeka se yen koba ye kwa ye ho bechere, but ebi 6 months no etwem na oba be 1 year because and again no say the no edifice na ye no stadium ni ye sin ye we say ye born a testimony at the man no oko. Inti enye necessary the judicial level of play never. But even born no class or san ba or san in boss so obi na we ase cross san in boss obi because nkola na e ba na Jude Bellingham money adene ya bobo mudino mo bano Rashford mo sa ankola ni nyina no still which means a born no mo body no obi ansa mo the all born half enti omra no may sika semi ye ba ye na ye de ne bai enti ye ho akere ya na ho kire o ye papa na ho akere na oba ho na oba bebo ade na so no
Martin Medax Maxwell na ACN and I atene kan bigi
Andy
minim so over to us with Messi the na be remu wadi na za down so at age 32 retire from football.
Andy yena nyankopon asesa de ache na end up your 95.7 etiefo nyina ase se da mo jebre no mo tie show no mama share from baby Maxwell the way you know.
Okay.
Maxwell share the positive aspect of Lionel Messi or joining that of Barcelona. And no between these two parties are obi abehia na nyonko at this moment. No cre Lionel Messi born na ogusu bo. And in the age no club bi owo wiase bi agya Lionel Messi so no Messi akan fama na I am very sure say nkasa team koro bepe because Lionel Messi age emfa ho no ne modern money that so soro do obey or Barcelona de dan chen me mienu nim for a player to play around 778 games in totality now the goal contribution and after goals over share around 600 and something assist around 300 and something there and we are not going to talk about that but Lionel Messi boy no ni wie no I say Lionel Messi anyini onti bi mobile biom ne modern mo kofom eti o free Barcelona no de nani ache baby okoko pie mo Paris Saint-Germain okko Paris Saint-Germain in all competitions Lionel Messi played 75 games at the that of Paris Saint-Germain and you share 32 goals Emma 35 assists and the goal contribution in was more than the kind of footballer that's a number of games or body ma Paris Saint-Germain team no this is the player we are talking about wakwa ko piem e Inter Miami the oye wo Inter Miami and so different. Lionel Messi wo Inter Miami team ni mo you see a different Inter Miami team. Before Lionel Messi baba be kono now win crampo ho de ya de mother of Inter Miami.
Na say kra opira ya kra.
Yes. But Lionel Messi ko ene nema se san opira ya ne yesan hu biom. Say Lionel Messi ni won ma Inter Miami team na te san homa. E te so won wa kan tie free so. Dia kan ni nyina ya homa. E di for Lionel Messi there the importance of the player, you can't just write it off. He has the quality. He has the numbers. Inter Miami, every aspect of their football, almost revenue, jersey sales. Apart from that, almost social media numbers. BBA increasing because there is a certain line of Messi on by Inter Miami. I am paying BBA Taika. Say player BNU Yasi or no change team. But we've seen certain players almost change certain clubs because almost teams anymore. The numbers I didn't know team in hono. Team Nankasa hono nya bi da. And Lionel Messi is a typical example. It will show nyama we nyina. Any performance that's all can nyina bomwa. Lionel Messi joined that of Barcelona and Kenya problem. And apart from that, na Maxwell like I said ne. Barca play obetimi a ton jerseys. Na Barca anything ka Barca wa hiem. No mbe here key figure. Ambe be sales are just a Barca adding a little Pedri so. And Pedri na ye kan ho asem no. A young man afraid na washa abrabase. in football Pedri enuru baby a edisenke club like Barca apeso ye sales na niema koyi de ma no e won the team ni mu no ne revenue cost ro kaka and kenya player we and I want some of your money to so mo baba beton jerseys no mo de anya sika. But this is the kind of situation that Barcelona are finding home. 80 and you remember idea say some managing this. But Andy, what had the positive aspect of that of Lionel Messi? So joining Barcelona so you know. They look at other things and answer from a different angle. Barcelona is here as we speak. Xavi building a new team. A new team na Xavi building no. Maybe some who say na ya da so nyame mfa sa ama. Na ya say Lionel Messi awu abasa team no mbegu na na.
David.
Enye possible. Messi be two team no.
Yeah.
If we are saying ya death is inevitable. Messi be wu. Nipa bebre betimi awu afi wi ase. But I dey Barcelona team no e be to aso wo honom. It is a Messi win ne Barca team ne be koso. So if Barcelona decided to build a new team, build a new school, I think no more for Lionel Messi in Sinchain. No more focus on no more team nim no so. Maka quality a Lionel Messi be on board. Maka goals a Lionel Messi be ma. Maka assist a Lionel Messi be ma. But these players, I thought I was saying about team one. Oh, what the progress of certain other players with team nim. Lionel Messi is a leader. Yes, I am okay. But the moment you decide to build a new team, maybe I'll be here key players and as leaders back home Ruby. I'm be driving the others on. Lewandowski by we are more bone for new Lionel Messi. That's a fact. Me new watching here. But baby Lewandowski so bobo edruno. If you are building a new school and that's a new team, now you figure to sell Lewandowski so no name lead the new school. Now on drag others on and Kenya bad. Lewandowski buy you know. Say Jumanti I didn't buy he's doing it to perfection. Say je pra ene bebe mo a of which pra so ye part of football. Messi kro na ye kan wa so betimi assign ne no pra kira. It is anye pra na bebe mo a adwuma ide Lewandowski buy so omra me yemfa ma Barcelona. Scoring goals and then being a leader of the new squad and a new team as Xavi building. Now young ones in Instagram free no. Lewandowski is doing it and doing it to perfection. Sebasa sete abnasa Lewandowski fit. Nenye pra na abemo a ubenya João Felix. João Felix money man obo. Ana ye nimuno after joining Barcelona afei na ye hu sa João Felix ni biom etu oba Barca no ni modi mo na peja anya ma ekoyi e de ma abrante no Robert Lewandowski be boss the arrowhead and that's number 9. Then on the other flank Rafinha ni one man Lamine Yamal so bebo Andy Lamine Yamal Rafinha prayer no he's been getting a lot of opportunity, a lot of game time. Yeah. Barcelona team, a 16-year-old player.
And over the weekend, he became the youngest to score in the La Liga.
Yes. Apart from you've gotten a talent and the money more through. I say Yana Lionel Messi share a man opportunity. Now was a Barcelona team. Pep Guardiola claim Crofobia off, including the great Ronaldinho. Now was a free ye yida konum free ho niema Edmilson nom certain players young ones to Sergio Busquets at that time Boyan Kekechenom at that time Lionel Messi Kroya at that time and a certain other key figures for Barca team nimu na ye man kwala bi opportunity mo munsu be bobi eno na nam so man Lionel Messi e ba be Lionel Messi you've gotten a Lamine Yamal what chance or prospect so Lionel Messi ban ne with the experience of Rafinha on so ya fit Andy na de ye win Lionel Messi be on that particular flank because João Felix born now was 17 position. It is a Lionel Messi be on that flanker. Rafinha beba. Lamine Yamal is going to be third on the pecking order for that of a year Barcelona. And Aquilano and a me priority at this material moment or no and a me drain. It is a me go to be would say our Barcelona team anymore. Me Lionel Messi do no muscle. At this moment, because a hot will be progress. Possibly on also bet me the next line of Messi our Barcelona team name.
Okay, sure.
Andy on Eden Hazard. Yes, I want to be an
okay.
No matter how far you are going to travel, I had the better coach in Wakwakusifie. If you know in the sense, say, Jumedia would be another baby. Abraboya boy. In 24 Casabia, so be no matter the obey, no matter baby abebo bra na kwa kodru e bedru time bia wo ye den ese say ye do kokoshe form that is inevitable sana reality obi abewu but time a obi bewu ena nipa bia ni mu asase so players omusi akan de mayen omo entertain wiase ema ye hu omo no we all know it is going to get to a point in time obi aba retire ball obi aba jaibo but time odi be jaibo no enu na enye nu enu na ma Eden Hazard de no ebia be ye mu bi nwanwa but then again what last na odwene ho a for a player like Hazard and the kind of footballer na obo modern man na obo quality na Hazard exhibit e wo Chelsea team ni mu o sha ase freely ebe pie Chelsea ball a obo ye e boa ma Chelsea gigi nkru a at a point who ko share Chelsea na Eden Hazard wo mu a now nim say wo problem because ono ne nko an ba ya adwuma bi a o ka players be mienu miensa bo mu a o mu ntimi nyam fa ma Chelsea boboko no eno na nam so ma Real Madrid tam sika o mo tam ye de kokofa abrante no e ba be Real Madrid team ni mu thinking say ebianka Cristiano Ronaldo move fade out Lionel Messi move fade out na guy be o mo ye men at that time e benya certain Eden Hazard obetimi step into these shoes no aba bobo na me hu say yes de na o ye no Chelsea no to aso but nipa nim de be si chinanti Hazard make it that move and no so na ye na wiye enye pra onya bo ni bi mo oya fitro onya ba ko ba no pra 3 months oya fitro onya ba ko ba no pra 4 months oya fitro onya ba ko ba no pra 1 month and football no ade ba ko de success ba pa ye consistency e di player pra na so free injury ba obehia time and say no get back to your best of form and a player a team like Madrid akwafe out huge sums of money dia ba be fawo na obo ba ko na obe prachina na omunya umfa nye die ntu omba be fawo ne de na be ye den so obo beti bi akipiu ana so obetena team ni mu de bia na on na muta na onya hwemfa ma team no and who player na nkasa it gets to a point in time na no na me ni obi di nkomo ewo ni asem ya na ye kan ya ana me ka che ni pakro de say Jesus Christ no we are to me nyina but no Jesus Christ na nkasa odi 33 years no wuye no panko betimi anyina chema tusala but at the age of 33 yes and on one kasa wuye enti life is about making impact and an NBA has at call Real Madrid no football and you be expected so but one timi amo e no kre but you can't take the impact of Eden Hazard
on football
football especially European football club side and the national team out. It's a Hazard retire and now. Yes, a hard winning. But on also what last year we say, or when you said you see pre prana. On Tibin Twasubium, we've had young players around Mundu Hazard. But because of injury, every point to me and realized their dreams.
And he said it in his statement. In the first paragraph, was it you must listen to yourself and say stop at the right time.
Of course.
That was what he said.
Of course. You move your China and Hazard back get into the best of form. Our Real Madrid. Our national team. But anytime you Hazard be Gina Park in the Bobiano, almost a consistency in you. It is like you are always starting afresh. And player net na se no hwe no ho se we M1 sika no obenya wanya kaka impact also make you abrabo ma wa make awie it is a Hazard retire a hard but this is part of life and it is football Andy.
Okay merasi bigi enso ene watene career be fie na area fisem na tos ba Jack Mr. Mon cross check we ma tese se media ma ebe so mu use baba yara sports room for their CAF Champions League group stages match. Sena Dreams FC also wants to use the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. That is what I'm hearing. Timishra Mujek, yeah, ma cross check. Munya course no na. Yeah, how through this story is. Yeah, wa Kumasi Sante Koroko game ne so na enra. Koroko Enya and 3 maximum point the first time this season. Now Foleboa Enterprise ewo eye edumombe Mbos FM Mrs. Anoche Plaza ne ni opposite wa baby omoton gas no yaso pe duvet blind bedsheet sofa chairs doormat blinds blanket curtains pillow mop any table mat ni nyina oba ebetimi ambo become Samsung bad dem sia open the best air decor omo na be ye dia ma be show color no wo dem color ne dia ma materials from almost say ewo 0265532005 0265532005 then you Monkasa Dawood Eba Hospital ewo Joseph Krapa former Metro FM building hono also call say infertility impotency gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia candidiasis prostate problem hernia diabetes stroke hepatitis B, stomach ulcer, and typhoid fever. Would you check Dawood Herbal Hospital near Boafre 0244-886437. Joseph Krapa, former Metro FM building a home, and almost a board. My Pepsodent, SCNP, Semaya Numonte, come up by a Pepsodent Chaco White, Pepsodent about toothpaste, and also be a rice condom, EKF group 1 at the about Pamadi, Nepebi, God, the other Tobiana, rice condom, Biabetobiano, 0.2%. I the boy could afford no sooner, Papa, and Tima Sankabianco, Asante Koroko, game Neso, Enra, Bad Power Premier League game, it's me course on Asante Koroko. Eshe Eka Bako Emma Accra Lions and Timate Kalu Watara and Inyago. It was very late. Say Mubenya Kalu Watara ni go nusu ana mama ya hwebi na se game na nkasa na yetima enjoy game ne kakra kotoko na omo bodra ne sana Kalu Watara pimbo bi wosoro ema ball ne to na me wu se do na e blemi Accra Lions goalkeeper no say opie be ye den the timing of the ball, but Kalu Watara had its head on the right and then got the goal for Kumasi Asante Koroko. After that win, and Sembe Bribe and Eko. So now Yentin Sama coach Prosper Nate Ogun or no a head coach at the Kumasi Asante Koroko after that win.
You're looking at Angels.
Yeah, as I told. And also and can also feeling good, feeling here great. Sir Unya Saguna de Makumasi Asante Koroko. On the losing side, your coach Ibrahim Tanko Anyas. Also Eric Akra and Suthi. Also they know who say Enka draw a fair results and then KBP game. No one deserves on Belusi.
Very painful. I mean lack of concentration. I think draw could have been a better fair results based on
Ibrahim Tanko and I also didn't there and so at me at the Atuga Basso na the game no enkomo kakra nemum mamefa we enso na fe me rabadwafo na emfa de akanyina enso emfa relative say na make about mediama the reporter nya and say producer say dey atoma dem say mediama omo consider nkofo na suggest say nka mediama emfa games no emra baba yara sports room penifo no so eguso consider say bia omo de baba yara na eduru say bi omo be say fans from Takwado omo be pm el baba yara go omo say Kumasi Hebo ti obawa kohwe ama bibia nso we compare the other venue and I say bibia na media board the other games na but na say nyina ewo negotiation table ho omhwe no madi ho ehon komenti de bepimo bibia no yemfa enkam yetie for executive council the ayatollah so omo dissolve all subcommittees with immediate effect and a reporter in say can say 4 independent committees and 2 standing committees and egusua wo de ebeye adwante so be for new one the ethics committee, elections committee, disciplinary committee and appeals committee wo my newly elected GFA ESCO members no woman so swear into office kama bibia so Makado and no masari elected no as GFA vice president and unanimous approval and then sa artist and so no etimi akoso and no said ya hunsi me the Black Stars of Ghana esugu so prepare na ya kase Ghana team no ehwe mo coach friend Chris Hilton and an assistant George Boateng ewo Charlotte FC4 training ground so when a Black Stars be training na ya bo the game against Mexico na the US then and so etimi akoso there are pictures and videos won say Chris Hilton and George Boateng and so Charlotte mo so he CBBA and so ebetimi akoso kama mediama any DC United no more friendly match name the etini say mediama nipa mo present to so mo ko visas then we see nipa 11 pe eno mo saka visas ti eno kakra no so be to na coach friend say coach Kwesi Apia eno ready to anim say Kwesi Apia enya ewramu ewo Sudan no akoye Sudan adwuma na ombisa ne say Okoye Sudan adwuma no che say obe resign from the ESCO na yentie coach Kwesi Apia response.
Can you tell me any of the executives who is not working? Can you point to one who is not doing his own work? All of them the ESCO is not a permanent job that one has to stay there. Each and every one does different jobs, and the most important thing is what impact can you give the FA in order to improve Ghana football. That's the most important thing we should be looking at.
Right, I know coach Kwesi Apia here. Can Asante Koroko win? We understand say players need a special winning bonus of 1,000 Ghana cedi each, and NCC chairman Christopher Demenya and so Emma team no 5,000 Ghana cedis fiscal cash. Say financial for that win. Munyano Enra against Accra Lions. Maxo, Mesa and Shasi or hope you ne efisema idea gujano.
Yeah, yeah, Kotoko the first.
Okay.
It was a good win because they played well. Comparatively, we had games on my bodies. I think they played well yesterday than what they did today in the previous games. And again, it's a share game. And Lions only had 1 shot on target, but Kotoko had 5. I'm not sure the statement of the intent. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
And also Lions is almost share Kotoko that. So more back into the Premier League. They are yet to beat Kotoko.
Okay.
And when I make on other stuff says the good thing for Kotoko is the time the game is being played.
4.
Yeah, a advantage for them. On say, both games in an area. Now they know what to do in the game, and the calculation is this: a win will push them very up there. A draw will be okay, but not too that okay. Maybe a loss will be very bad. Until they know what time it is, because saying I born the same day, you might not know what the results of other places is going to be. Until we know serve as motivation for them to do better, especially when looking at maybe a house of folk there. So they know when they get a win, at least one bet top house of folk, and in itself a bit of a statement. Until that will let them play above themselves. And in the game you saw it. I think they played well, and that's cool. They played well, and that's cool. And I would say they be Adam and Okase. Even in the animals kingdom, where stupidity is their main reason, seniority is concerned. Until anything we do, seniority is there. It's not our bra penny, nobody tells you anything, but you give him respect right from the go. And when somebody disrespects your elder brother, when they get time, you kill him. Why? That's how it used to be. It wasn't a catcher coach and say those senior players when they are fair, he should make them play. Now gradually, not the young boys near them. That's how we build a team. So Oyan said a chunk of the players should be new. Somebody who is new. Instead you do quite remember we induction. Induction is that you show a Jumane so. Aha we near ya high and yes, ebia we are debu baby, you are being held. But oko baby, it is done differently. But also what I say. Choose our offers all minds here forward. And I said, yeah, induction here, try we see this is what we do. I hope you understand. And my afternoon I'll be you understand what you are going to do so that you give your maximum best. So I think yesterday they played one thing that worked out for them is the time when the game was played.
Obia Bonnie
area na me born say me problem. Never who say net here, I'll kill myself to want to go, and they did well too. And now her boys now man I say how ahom kekana. It was better than most of these games. And do you know what it takes? After beating Lions, a away win, don't forget.
Yeah.
Motivation be cost ro cry more. Adrian Ewu
we understand say Nyamja my Friday enyumre. And Kotoko Adrian. That is what we have been here.
Adrian Ewu because the motivation in camp after this win be very high. Let the unexpected happen, which I think will not happen. I don't think Adriana will pick and win. Adriana there. A bad thing.
Based on the results now.
No matter what it is, it doesn't matter. Say Adriana cry put a team say cry had there. I don't think they can take away.
Now the reason why I asked that was say like the Enra Kotoko a away win.
A away win.
I know extra motivation.
Extra motivation because Lions was a teamer. Then it's very hard for them to beat. Even the big medium 2-2 break 1-1. So this is a team who are very strong. And they went away to get a win, not just a draw. Even at a point where they were not playing. And no again was a different game altogether. They played well. And ahead of the game, there were a lot of things the coach did. But what I say, men count but on course yes I knew man. And no one idea ne hano. Okay. Or no idea make no coach no him. He understands what I'm talking about. And clearly all back home no. They want to also win the first game at home and near Hadi. Into Adriana a problem. And when that happens, team the best sorry. But no next, you know, and then they came to impress. So I think they played well. And looking at the big play, the top players who came in, Obiama and Kalu Watara has had a goal. Unza Kasala in your goal, Watara in your goal, Makwala in your goal,
Kasala Watara,
Mokwala. Mtariana Mokwala so I say Adriana. Okay. There's a league now. There's a league now set it on. Kasala.
He say Watara and then Kasala and Akamukwala.
Kasala go near lack Basle go. But Watara time no be say go no. I think and I won't say one thing I mean about Kotoko me happy is that they don't give up. Also in the 9 minutes of the game, the 10 new way crowd Guswa, they still fight to want to get results and they get results in there. But Juman will make sure some being in time because in certain matches you might not get that time on. But other than that, I think I was very happy the way they played. And for they getting their first win, I think it's a good statement. And they played well. It's not also sometimes you don't play well and you get the results. That is quite different. But when you play well and get the results, it's a nice stuff. So I think they did very well. what is ahead of them. And this is what more to us.
I got to call 2 hours.
And then by say bye ding. And no Fred Biggie. Sam. Oh, try to say move to me with the match we are. Sabi or bet nine way so then stamps is a bit board there and can is out. And when I can't say there is no way Kotoko will lose this game. Make cry me talk Kotoko Etiba me come double chance. It was 150.
And I pay me buy a home ya. Hey. And when you remember Fred Allen Poe, send Neddy Obama, we have 2 million.
Hey,
Ungwe, me boss no
the executive producer.
Why? Ungwe.
But they hastening about training their hastening. Now, what's any outdoor house? One how better one from home, ready to obey your mouth. And this I got to go 2 hours. Team no, you're rebuilding that bed to the Okuta Ghana best place. No, as of Chinese phone. Sir.
It's a house at 60. It has a rumor relegation. And I Kotoko at that 10.
Nasa last season has nearly went to relegation.
And before the game, na Kotoko that 8, no relegation. Na has him. Your boy and game you say has Mumabi relegation, Kotoko that 10.
Yeah. Andy. Andy.
Maxwell.
Somehow. Team no, you're rebuilding. You know, 5 almost on my course Sankwalan.
Or 5 points.
More has once in Ankola way, dear, so more rebuild. I'm better like now to us 3 years and son of my ban.
Omo Deen style, rebuilding FC.
Mama, since you are more between. House a coin.
House was 16 to relegation.
Next week, you're going.
Next week has any Heart of Lions.
Anyway,
Aquawi.
Set anyway, Omo so Gakope. Or has score basic.
Medium hey.
That's a coach is on money striker.
They see how the transfer in the knuckles.
Sako to he cry, second day on my house now. In Calbano Cross Sandra, why if I have the Sandra white or choose a watching. You say Sabuto no say. So house cry father and canvas also coach we. And no credit on my catch, maybe I might be. Oh, yeah.
It's very early.
Cool.
No, some is coach. No, some I catch the coach on track 10 matches. But dates in some catch on track.
To say,
Hearts upon him, but hearts and
2 coaches he didn't call.
Hey,
yeah.
Miss on track 10 matches.
2 coaches.
Nandy as a man are making. Manka just on track 10 matches.
2 coaches in Bakuya Ghana and you're a former House of coach. And Bakuya Tunisian.
On one year pen. Tunisia, you know, or don't call more fanu.
The Enka all bands and a cookman buy. Okay. Almost on a neck. Or can say, Uza Mikasa has Befano. But some more kind so later no more be no for the trade there be ordinary physical trainer beba. And the house one nine. Because house where I think it's a way to duck them, say be a man on me. It's when the last minute na tanka director so na damfo akokurebi or no see a coach. Wa coach 14 years on the carpet and to mumfa but na hard to say, oh, when you're me were also in the budget cap.
Max on the big any team for Wuti. Come to think of it. Why do our clubs keeps repeating the same thing in expect of different results?
They don't know what they're simple. They are
no mapa any no mapa no. Ne say coach yesterday man.
It has coach Fakromun to me for this uncle for team number 2. That is the reality. Hey, Mupa Mumbo say Continental Club must monster support among the Biamu. Because though it is clear, coach Fakromun to me for 13 years or Muntumin for coach. The obey the so about more best to fail no mapamo. It is 77 bread as a bay for man or more and that's any paid man or more. I don't get it. No more defense I can see any boy, a large, your boy, your body, wouldn't pay. And you never make a risk. I didn't me patrol ultras and let it be our failure only my dear wabon. So what is the point? Is that they be the team so Nadia one I will call Nempo and Yametop will say. They be almost repeated the same mistake, the same coach almost for 3 days for match no more. Into coach ground to be fan fans men are watching. Fake fans. It is all for them through what their team never go and make us was a house begua. I am not supporters near they don't know where I'm coming from. I'm in show the India. Ghana team be anua and the anabi or core relegation by papa beam. Team be a core relegation by Peno Dana Yare for. No beba 2 years no call anameba no ba. 2 years no okọ ebi on to me mabiem so mo nim na house correct and as see as system na wo ho no so won di akotoko e koso no kotoko sa house ade na na ye wo Ghana football mu with this regime no me kan okra bi acho asa me kan nyansa fontie ni sa lack anasa adie bi na ye dia this regime mu no kotokwa age. It is a basa ye be relegation na ye relegation straight. Nya kotokwa win no. Da be kotokwa age. Se nkomo born ye bon nkomo se boy born dem answer dia. Sa de na house na ye why the pride ye ho say regime we de ye na ye kuta ye na ye we no kotokwa age. And so as some make out him omote the American as omote
say no di sankomo ya no
omote sa de no the regime we omoboa enye ye dia kotokwa age say we Mr. Kosi apia say the committee no one metri na o enwrem yen yi bi from an enwrem na bi say yen nkomo kotokwa age enche boss ye be call relegation na tobe me de yankopon so oni alaja kan many percent so wodote mo be call relegation straight mo ni agro. Na sa has nya call relegation but team na nya ebiem ebe no front te said ya Oko United on ebi kura kwa no wagu ebi say Hazakis why so he Oko United where are they who they take those teams Mind Stars mo eva e ba kura o be kwa kwa ese bofo akwa 13 years wa baba ako ebi a 2 years na okọ na wa ba na wo okọ can vice or mo call relegation we no they've not been the same. And as my maker, just on money, don't be about 2 seasons. Be no more, no more about one. Olympics on Papa money. What the hell they check it? Into a Honda has aircon. But supported Dino and Mesaka and Biato supporters the best or no sorry have to we be team no. See, some no walk. Dina supporters 9 and the end be on mess sorry, no more sorry. I didn't be cost what to say to be cast a daddy. Nisik wa bre into obi metal team no. Na saa de no mo kasa obi antumi ntoti ma na em in the whole Ghana na ye won mpacho ewiase nyina ye na nanko na ye house ni owo na. Is that what you are telling me? Open ne onye se team no opeso oto nye na Dangote mu nyom nye ready so mu team no beto. Inti the American say sika alone is not enough to get success. And this ad munti sika alone is not enough. Usika now the aband that is good. We hail you when we bless you for that. But so we need those who have knowledge, wisdom, understanding in that field, and even with a good heart in that field. Say be usika and be to me then ebe yield the results. They sika benkwana 13 years. Odi abesa be be ade quality. Team no ye rebuilding wa Ghana ha na ye ni omo kono. We be two. On the Lions na ekobo. Why would this obewini? Menkasa predict.
I just can't see. Sir, to see on a big teacher, sir, almost I coach say dinkum.
Oh yeah. Now last week Friday, rumors be bad one thing say Yama coach in 3 matches and
yes, I heard.
Yeah,
that.
people said it wasn't true. Andy, it is true. There was a meeting after the Bofakatano game. It is true. After the Bofakatano game meeting also. Even if say any 3 matches in Poa, Oma can be a cherry coach.
Martin Koopman.
Yes.
No, it's 29 goals or
Andy, a pre-season. And as a way coach, I thought that there are certain comments you don't have to make.
You need strike.
Yes, yeah, bro, for Kanokre. But Abrofo Kanokre, you miss I won't say. If we are say only one, even if Kanokre Pano Crebiani eka.
Because I never heard say no be say Harry Maguire. I never heard say Manchester United coach need to be because say you need defender.
The thing is, coach now has to focus in striker. My problem is that Obo Obidin, and the moment you mention one's name, you be you say Dean Esiho near the Dean Hong Kong.
Isakuka,
Osi Isakuka. Had to focus for at all. Martin Koopman, I met him a match. Isakuka Bomano, pre-season him.
Or movie.
I met him a match call. So Bobby ma had to focus on Kayen. Training. If my memory serves me right. A lot of the goals I use I have to focus on pre-season him. Now you Kashala now, or can I some nature?
Yeah, they also need striker.
Yes, Kashala Asha 5, Kashala Bohatek, Kashala Asha 2. A lot of the matches are now have to focus on pre-season. Striker now Asha Sagos, now you Kashala.
And the man Max will be goes man.
Coach in the crown or Kashala selfie, say Kashala say goes no nature selfie. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, we also need striker. No, catch as a born Kashala born. The whole thing is I mean, Jano. Oza me catch coach no near Sembiakan. I saw woko try exam send na American. When she had no nimba, you are forced to write something. Sabi obetro nsemunu. Their coach ni ya nesa net. Mo nwie na membra media ma de so
okay. So Andy. Enti sa de na coach na ka no. E honom na memeni coach ni nya adwene. Se wo ye pre-season no, Isaku ke bo matches ma wo. Isaku ke she goals. E na ye ba be wura season ni mu nipa wa ni dan so. E ye Isaku ka. E na have to for campaign for atona. It is a different case. But this is the case. What number of matches are boy, you know? And we do what sign that Isaku ka bo ma wo. Come on ye nyina ye wo. Have to for pre-season. Striker na o she goals. Na ye kashala.
Na me na ma bra bi twa
eno na ma player ni din tene ye eno na ma maxwell mu nyina nya agidie
achu se be ka say has team
awo kashala wa net mu
yeah Ramos.
But today as we speak eniema nko sa and how to folk born no mo bono baby a me problem wo ba ko pa andi how to folk ni bo for akata no match no Senka Lewandowski Mbappe any Haaland Omumi and Sana na top 3 men they have to folk rank bed into Michigo. Yes, the reason being that had to folk midfielders were too far from the attackers. Supplies and inco. And when I was a coach in Juma against Bofakwatano. Nipo best on the face of the game man had to folk. A faina boss and a coin Muna Salif Ibrahim Di Maria.
Why Saturday
in the Saturday no so kaya me ka say me pese me hu sa na sa me nya sure say coach no e be bench Salif Ibrahim Di Maria.
Yeah, I remember you made that
because he changed the face of the game for her to folk. And again coach this bench no.
And I don't know because on Nuruddin I'm say we match is there.
Say how to folk ibo game. Team be able gamer. You need certain players who are creative. I'm going to be pussy boss and they are quite anymore. It is a one fast creative spark now, Matty Finfin. That's a boss and to me and quite anymore. And my young pong game in a mechanic is a winning striker. You played a system of information now strikers and the supplying co. Men are not saying me and be a bonnet actually. And yes, Uncle Mecca Coopman, you move your from the start na yen. I said it here as a coach in the stats no day bano. Mimi need you, but maybe your ban or baba baby because everybody needs an opportunity. And the young training and Andy Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Supporters in the soon. Some tofu be kasa for certain selections of coach Paspanati Ogum. And now you key players and I say old players in Ibi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko team ni moa. Na ye mubi kase se almost 30 games de ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Almost 30 years. And now Sharif Mohammed got the opportunity to start the ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Lamti started ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Justice Blay Bermi in the second half. Okay. Ever be changing in team okay. And for in team there, men kase onim born bo. But he keeps giving me reasons in TSS Justice Blade de Bia Obabo. Ebiana Kumasi Asante Kotoko no nyan settle well. These things happen in football. Okay. And until the movie kase players no more Kotoko that are no more settle well no. Momon and start. Not the new ones now the abano. Integrate them into the squad and kakran. Shekurus Mohammed. Bola Kurus Mohammed Boma West Ham. But Debia Kurus Mohammed free bench neba. Ye boy Europe and a coach na starting. Do you know why? Because Kurus have bought Champions League in Europe and be from Netherlands to Ajax. And he knows the European terrain, but Premier League no omo bida. Eti amfa so bambi obebo no homode no. Ma menya ne nkakran. Or you okay with the terrain afa metimi ahase na ma start no.
Okay.
Enti football na toda aya na yesanete. Eti the players omobo Kumasi Asante Kotoko ma bo league na bo aboni ye ama ye hu omo no. Amu Kotoko no ma bo Kotoko no nso ama ye hu de omutimi ye no. Justice Blay ebenya din the chief justice Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It's an modern mobile midfield in tea.
Okay.
And for Intimanu there, clearly he needs time to adapt to the system. Two central defenders of Moboma Kumasi Asante Kotoko. This is Nomumi Nunaba, Nuruddin Yusuf, and Henry Ansu. Now Nuruddin Yusuf and Eddie. Andy, everybody needs an opportunity in life. It's both say and Obama RTU. Because there are certain players I thought that team open to no. Enra game na Kumasi Asante Kotoko boy. He was my best player for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Maybe it's just say a picky balls. I ain't me resulting in goals in our Obehuno. Right back against the Japan still a kakaka. Nana being so the same, though he wasn't bad. I never call me who are Lions and say it's an academy. Born on bo. Possessively are very good. When they are on the ball, but without the ball, shaping yet. It's a Lions who now. Someone in a lot of the balls are on your how. It's a Kotoko game now. Prosper na Togum decided, say, oh, Mark Lions for him, who born so. It's a Lions in your born now. Kumasi Asante Kotoko players need make sure some pressure on no matter born in the because without the ball, they don't have a good shape. I'm one minute for the non-man of the match, Shokan Mohammed. He was super yesterday. Samari, and the performance on the day, then bad. But a Jumana Richmond Lamptey, and the Sheriff Mohammed, yeah. Osha Sheriff Mohammed cross now. They be a cast of modern day football. So when you right backs, the left backs, contribute a lot to the attacking system, and the results are great. And until the Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters, they go to Christopher Natedin, go to Ibrahim Morudin. Since now Prosper na Togum G League, these two players were very influential. Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene right backs and performance and yet at the be obeti me do one dance ye bebre. Go na Kalu Atara share. At that time you get in Japan film. I the change damna abam. And all the change damna kwa jinam film. And why you Sheriff Mohammed and the number the right back position. Number 2. And the Sheriff Mohammed na yes cross no. The midfielder. Ekoko ye 2 aduma. And ye that cross man result in a goal. Augustine Japan monkey ka mo kakra. Cross is be say ni here the free omo. Okay. Peter Amidu akwa fine player but your chairman is on to in time kakra. A bit of inexperience. Maybe also taking decision of passing and not coaching. Maybe it's just watching and not passing. Maybe Bobo shall not pass. Maybe also shall not pass. Or maybe also or pass or try to be passing. Like because he's young. He's around 17 years. He has a lot of quality and he needs time to adapt to the Kotoko system. Kalo Watara will say a couple of chances, but the Ebe here will give him the most important thing he did it. And now Kotoko Baby will Ebe here this particular win. Now more confidence going into a Diana Stars game, one of the toughest games for Kotoko on the Ghana Premier League calendar. And he doing this, any motivation or winning bonus Ghana ha. Sebi o ha mun kan cheme. Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ji winning bonus kese. Home 500 away 700. Now akwa share ewa away. Now you see based on ahofama and no akotoko pass e ball na am catch obi say no. Ball na boys in ball no and na so many abre. And then you brain no the room the results by. And I'm so ma 700 Ghana cedis no. Na pinkre wua e the 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Clearly it should tell you say team na wo no so you don't na obo na obo ni ya. And in my pass so beba wakwam. So yeah, heard some betimi this win no. And after 3 points on Medina so na Aduana Stars game no. Na me ado ma Friday anwumre. Yeah, heard so Kotoko betimi am Aduana Stars showdown. And I say Aduana eba be ma Kotoko showdown baba yara. Okay. Yeah, training here and. Yeah, training here but Max will say okay media
ma de tinie. On say originally Takwana on person on ball game. Yeah. But stadium ne enye ready for the game. Also media ma be call early first and son ba. Yeah. Stadium ne enye ready because of financial constraints. I'm a go fields for a holding. Also say a go field sponsorship with media ma crown or more I cancel. Yeah. But in Govu Mines Eddie I think close to $400,000 a yearly a day. But until completion of the facility or Takwano enye ready for that. If that is the case, I will say a different venue born or be born. Cape Coast na be a ball prelims no. But also prelims and group stage ni difference because the group stage no be bigger than the prelims. Now factors, these are the factors, 2 areas in here. 1 from Takwa to Kumasi 157 kilometers. 34 also there 99.4 miles. But only a direct route. You can direct route O2 car over. unko branch. Into from Takwa, you come to Bogoso. Ofri Bogoso, Aba, Wase Ekropon, you drive straight to Dunkwao. Dunkwao, Waba, Obuase, and Yankwanta, Mebwa. Wabas fire area, Star Junction Hall, straight, Nawaba. And the road is good. Because from I am free to Takwa is one of the best routes I ever Ghana. I know Professor Mills, I mean, for the currency. On one, they said that yes, our road. Because said Takwa near one to bind, that is what they decided doing. Okay. And it's our road, one of the best road. No one see to it that it is done. It's a daso. And now say, Nana Monso buy or Monso yet from a Hono so they back Kumasi. Into a quine year. So when we are coming to Kumasi, it will serve us good. Again, Cape Coast, Ebama 143 kilometers. So the difference is that Kumasi Waka crossing Cape Coast with 14 kilometers. But Cape Coast, the problem is that quiet from Takwa de Koning, baby, I'll be Fabian said, because Takwa to Takwa the road, no, enge. So most idea enge. But Takwa to Cape Road in the first lap because I had that trunk road and they're one of also the best road enge. And I say, Okofa Cape, Okofa Huni Valley, Dama, Subri, Kofa to Praso, so baby. But at the back, we say, looking at the population in these two cities, no, Kumasi and Ebeboy, because one, Kumasi were close to 3.7 million people, but Cape Coast were close to 169,000, not even into 1 million. Okay. And Kumasi so per born than Cape Coast. And financially, Sikawo Kumasi, because of businesses near Adieno, SN Cape, even a bus and Kofoka be free baby na hospitality hotels near Adeda, Kumasi was wrong. Okay. So say ye steady on the two there. I think Kumasi will be better. Okay. Not Kotoko for them be my. Okay. Neambo Mosu na next we almost went to me Akobi. Mati verasi maxo. Ti eno ayede ti also din komo ewo Grace Gift aso ansani abeto aso na de dia kenyina enso etim e dia Alaska Star Enterprise yanko affordable wallpapers are MFD ni nyina no ho na akoje eba blanketings, best spread, modern TV stands, back TV backlight, best side lamp, sofa covers, decorative watches and flowers, plastic wardrobe, center mate, PVC floor tiles, carpet, artificial grass, PE foams no ni nyina furniture Kumasi opposite Prudential Plaza first floor Messi Sanoche Plaza Hono was Sanso and Accra Tiptoe Lane Sanso and Tudu opposite MTT the office any Ecobank Free Alaska Star Enterprise was 0256 330 075 0256 330 075 now what you offer Grace Gift